It's been almost 2 decades since the original Sonic Adventure 2 was released on Sega's late, great Dreamcast console. The game that would introduce one of the Sonic series' most popular characters, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow, I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell!
However, unlike most of the series' cast of multicolored friends and villains alike, Shadow is one of the few characters to not only die, but also return due to his overwhelming popularity. He is the second most popular character in the canon.
Susie! He's only the second most popular character in the whole canon!
However, a question that still continues to persist about our favorite rogue with a heart of gold, despite the answer being out there, is if the Shadow the Hedgehog we know is the original or an android clone. This has been an ongoing thing for Shadow after his reintroduction in the 2003 release, Sonic Heroes. The reason for this is because when he was brought back after his supposed death in Sonic Adventure 2, the idea was posed that he might not be the original, but an android clone created by Dr. Eggman. This is a major plot point that is brought up multiple times throughout Team Dark's story.
Shadow?
Let's go. Combined with the fact that Shadow had amnesia, and that the other characters seem to believe he's not the original, it's not too crazy to believe that he may in fact be one of the Shadow androids shown at the end of the Team Dark story.
Prepare to destroy immediate area.
Hey, Omega, did I ever tell you that Shadow is a robot, and... Oh, never mind. Good luck.
You know about cloning. The original must exist somewhere.
Combined with the fact that Shadow had amnesia, and that the other characters seem to believe he's not the original, it's not too crazy to believe that he may in fact be one of the many Shadow androids shown at the end of Team Dark's story. What makes it worse? The question is left open at the end of Sonic Heroes, and continued even further in the 2005 release, Shadow the Hedgehog. The game that would allow players to choose Shadow's fate. Was he a black-hearted hero, brave-hearted hero, or was he all I am, all of me? Many fans would play through the game in the hope of finding out once and for all just who or what Shadow was. Except there was one problem. The game didn't really answer any of that. If the player managed to beat all 10 different endings and play through the final story, which by the way is the actual canon ending, they were treated to this.
Goodbye forever, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yep, they kinda still leave it open-ended. Shadow is still whatever you believe him to be by the end of the game. Unless you were able to, say, I don't know, spend more than 8 minutes on what amounted to a 3 to 4 minute final boss fight so you could hear this clip.
Shadow, can you hear me? This might be the last chance I have to speak to you, so what I said about having created you, it was all a lie. Everyone thought you died during that horrible incident, but I rescued you with one of my robots. You lost your memory, that's all. You really are the ultimate life form my grandfather created.
That's right, for some strange reason, Sonic Team decided to hide what was arguably the most important soundbite in the entire game way into a boss fight that the average person would probably never hear. Why didn't they just start the final boss off with this sound clip?
I have no idea!
But it certainly would have helped clear the air about Shadow long after his game released. So there you have it, Shadow the Hedgehog. The Shadow the Hedgehog that has been in every single game post-Sonic Adventure 2 has been the original Shadow the whole time. The android angle was simply a lie told by Eggman to mess with Shadow during his amnesia phase.
Damn you!
And if that official clip wasn't enough, think about this. Why would Eggman hide this Shadow away from all the others in Sonic Heroes? If he was an android clone, would it not make more sense to put him with the others? Why keep him guarded by one of the strongest and deadliest robots, Omega, if he was just any other android clone? We saw that the mass-produced Shadow androids were barely guarded when Omega went to destroy them at the end of Team Dark's story. Rouge herself even claimed that she had found Eggman's secret treasure, right before she broke into the room containing Shadow's pod.
Coincidence? I think not!
That's all for today. Thank you all so very much for watching the video. Be sure to spread the word if there's any other naysayers out there who say that Shadow the Hedgehog isn't the real one. Just let them know, seriously. This thing needs to stop.